back at it again with another video. You may have noticed what happened to the acting coach. Well, I was gonna film an acting video today, but Jerry really made me angry, so I beat him up and decided I'd film something completely different. Wendy's, you may know of them. They are a fast food company, and I hate them with a dying passion. I've already filmed this video once, and I couldn't get my microphone working, so yeah, I'm sorry, we're going microphoneless, sorry, for just a little bit, and hopefully I can get that microphone up and the quality will just go up. Alright, I'm going to review this article. 32 hilarious Twitter roasts by Wendy's that will make you think twice before posting. Iveta, I think you should have thought twice about posting this article, because it makes you look stupid and like a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Unless you want to follow me, then that is perfectly fine. Wendy's may not be your favorite fast food chain, but by now they're probably your favorite Twitter account. Way to assume. Because they're not my favorite Twitter account. I hate Wendy's. I don't follow Wendy's. I don't follow anyone on Twitter. Maybe I'll link my Twitter in the YouTube bio. I don't think anybody deserves my follow. The burger joint has gone viral over the last year for their absolutely savage roast rivalries with other restaurants, mixtape-worthy rap bars, and now legendary Wendy's Twitter roasts. And they're still going strong. They're not going strong as of now. I mean, maybe a few years ago they were. But, you know, it's died down a little bit. Nobody's really talking about them like they were. But it says that the best comeback started accumulating since January when Amy Brown, social media manager for Wendy's Twitter, was going through recent user comments on the company's account and came across a particular dim-witted jab against their fresh, never-frozen meat policy. Her response was golden, and people found the sassy break from corporate mumbo-jumbo both hilarious and refreshing. This is what's so dumb, it's everything, it is the most corporate thing I've ever seen. It's a corporation trying to act human. It's like an alien trying to figure out how to be a person, you know, trying to blend in. That is what this is. And yes, but I want to say, Amy Brown, I'm very disappointed. You are the witch who started this. Disgusting. I'm going to skip through this, because who cares, alright? This guy talks about how savage they are. Embarrassing. He embarrassed himself. And I would never stoop to such a low thing. Number 1, it's not easy to trash Wendy's. George, if you reply, I will buy the whole Wendy's menu right now. Wendy's says, prove it. He sends a trash bag. Funny, clever, to the point. And Wendy's responds, thanks for sharing your baby pictures. You know what, Amy Brown, I'd like to see your baby pictures. Please put them up on Wendy's Twitter. I know she's retired now, but I would like to see her put up her baby photos, because there's no way a demon who runs this account, who ran this account, doesn't have horrible baby photos. It's impossible. You're a crappy baby, and you're crappy now. And then, all right, number 2, McDonald's. Today we've announced that by mid-2018, all quarter-pound burgers at the majority of restaurants will be cooked with fresh beef. Wendy's responds, so you'll still use frozen beef in most of your burgers in all of your restaurants? Asking for a friend. This is the part of Wendy's that infuriates me. It hurts me to the core to see them go after McDonald's. Alright, because I represent McDonald's. They are my crew. And when I see this kind of mistreatment, it really makes me angry. Especially because Wendy's doesn't serve fresh meat. And the reason I'm angry is because I did this once, and I read some of these tweets. I'm sorry, this is not my raw reaction. And it really got me going. And you know why? Because this is what Wendy's looks like. This is what a Wendy's farm looks like. They claim, oh, we raise all our cows, all our chickens to be healthy and to be fresh. They're not. This is what it looks like. It looks the same as everything else. And I've seen the Wendy's trucks with the frozen meat being plowed into their, you know, like the school trucks. I've seen the same thing from Wendy's. It's frozen. Admit your meat is frozen, like everybody else. McDonald's isn't putting up a big front. Yes, they are. They are, but at least they are not as annoying on Twitter. All right. Okay, I haven't checked their Twitter page. Maybe they are. But number 6, if the beef is never frozen, then how do you guys keep it fresh? Wendy's response: refrigerators. I'm not sure if I had hurt myself while I was beating up Jerry this morning, or if Wendy's is just idiotic. I think it's number 2. They just admitted to refrigerating their food. Everybody knows they do. Of course they refrigerate it. It's not fresh. I think they think, well, Wendy's has the idea that freshness is just how you raise your animals. Which one, they raise them, they torture them, basically, as they grow up. Not taking the high road, all right? I've eaten plenty of fast food. Just saying. And then they think, oh, you know, it's fresh. We can refrigerate all we want. No, that's not how it works, Wendy's. If you freeze something, it is frozen. So when you freeze your meat, it's frozen, and you mistreat your animals. No matter what your logic is, I don't even know what is your logic, Wendy's. No matter what I do, no matter what explanation I try to do, there's no explanation for how your meat is fresh. It is not fresh. Your burgers would taste better. Number 7, Wendy's is down to business. What is Subway good at? Underground transportation. That one is just a dad joke. Dad jokes are completely fine. I love my dad. I know you can make a dad joke, but it's different when it comes from a corporation. Then it's just cringy and embarrassing. And that's all I have to say about that. Number 8, pun anyone. Why is your beef square? Because we don't cut corners. This is once again a dad joke. No effort went into that. They have this board of executives, and that's what they came up with. I mean, we have these 60-year-old, 70-year-old men, and they're all old. Nothing wrong with being old. I'm not an ageist. But they're sitting around at a table, and they say, they're trying to relate to us young people. And this is what they come up with. Dad jokes. I would expect nothing less from a company such as Wendy's. Number 9. And by the way, I'm not going to read all 32. I should probably state that because, sorry, we all have things to do, Wendy's. Can't spend all day looking at your boring, horrible, unfunny tweets. Number 9. 3 dogs in a trench coat pretending to be a human. Because the guy says who's running the Savage page. Oh my god. No, it's not 3 dogs in a trench coat. It is a bunch of old people, as I've said. I already cracked the case. It's a bunch of old people. Corporate executives. Number 10. Wendy's, can you give me relationship advice? Wendy's, if you're asking a fast food Twitter, this relationship might be doomed. No, if you're asking Wendy's for relationship advice, it's doomed. And the reason is because Wendy's they're idiots. They have no answer for you. They're all, I know they've never had a date before. I'm sorry. Number 11, Wendy's tweets. All right, McDonald's is better at freezing beef. Wendy's, your beef is frozen. Moving on. Number 12, I hope every person, whoever thought I would fail sees this. And the photo is McDonald's in a car bag. Looks at logo on bag. You failed. You failed. You are a corporate executive. You are a social media manager at Wendy's. That is a failure. I don't care what your salary is. These tweets are embarrassing. You are the failure. Not this man. Wendy's don't need to have a friend. 20 girls in my dorm legitimately hate me because when they asked the group me where a party was, I gave them the address of Wendy's and they went. Could you please pick up your friends? It has been 3 days. Cringy. Embarrassing. Sad. That's a joke an 8-year-old would make. Or I've also made similar jokes on my channel, to be fair. Number 15, best of Wendy's tweets. I want to go on a date with Wendy's and take them to a real burger joint. Burger King. Burger King says treat her like a princess. And Wendy says, if you're looking for a princess, you might want to let it go. Not interested in the frozen beef kingdom. Took me a minute to process that one. And I'm going to say it one more time. And then that's going to be it. I'm going to avoid all frozen beef posts after this one. Wendy's, you stupid. That was my mistake. I apologize for that. All right. Let's finish this off. We'll do... Honestly, I think we said everything we need to say about Wendy's. That's all there is to say about it. Wendy's, you're not funny. You are a bunch of corporate executives who are trying to be cool, and it worked. People bought it. But, you know what? I'm the one who slayed the dragon. No one would face off with Wendy's except for me, and I did it. Maybe it was a little bit too late. You know, maybe Wendy's is already done for. But I think I'm the one. I'm the knight who slayed that dragon as it was sleeping. They weren't prepared for an attack like this, and I'm sorry for you. I'll never go to a Wendy's. Wendy's, if you think you can respond back to me, go for it. Bring it on. I will destroy you on Twitter. I'll leave my Twitter in the description. Come at me, Wendy's.